What was that noise? That was me clicking the inside of my keyboard or whatever. Welcome back. My name is Kevin, but you can call me Beepo. We're playing more Pokemon Colosseum, as we can see, if I can get my subscribe sting to go. Yeah, so I just figured I would keep playing through this. We're continuing our Mount Battle versus 100 stuff. We're on 20 wins. I have 24 continues left, so I should be good. That's my goal anyway, to be set up for this. And I'm prepared for it. Let us continue on. Let me get my timer going. Let me tell you right now, my Pokemon are world beaters. World eaters. What did he say? What the heck? What? What? Anyway. Hey, look, it's Guy Klem. It's just a dude named Klem. Weird. That's so weird. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on anymore. All right. You've got some ground types, some water types, and an electric type and a normal type. Okay, let's do our fun lead. And then have Rumble and Jhonny in the back. Love this song so much, dude. Music's good. There's something right behind me. Oh, it's my garbage. My bad. Literally have garbage sitting on the table right behind me. My bad. I'm a total mess. Anyway, we're going to skill swap with that. You're going to... No, don't even bother. Don't even bother. Do the Psychic on the Geodude, and you just do a high jump kick on the Jigglypuff. Ooh, damn. I one-shot of that thing, dude. Damn. Beep 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 boop boop ba da do 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 da ba 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 do ba ba do ba ba do do up ba ba do ba do ba ba do ba ba do ba ba do boo da ba da do wa do boo do wa boo do ba boo do da 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 ya ba da do da 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 wa da 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 ba na 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 na. Sorry, I just had an itch. Got distracted. Anyway, let's take this guy down with our ghost type. Our ghost type that's named Misdreavus. Misdreavus. I love it. I love this so much. I actually like transferring your Pokemon into a 3D game. They haven't done it since Pokemon Battle Revolution, really, because I guess the Pokemon are 3D now in the games. But like being able, like I still, and I was watching Aaron Cybertron Zang video, and he was pretty much saying the same thing. It's like Pokemon should just make a game. If like they can't fit all the Pokemon in one region, they should just make one game that is like the National Dex battle mode. It's just a battle mode where you transfer all your Pokemon into home, legacy, new school, old school, whatever. Because it'll remember, it has its ways of checking and verifying and whatever. But then it could even like, and then it just has to have the battling in it. Run tournaments through that, and then you can have, and they can just have like game modes and it could even be free to play and come with your home subscription, which means it's not free to play, but it could come with your home subscription and just be like or like be a home add-on subscription or something. You could do that whole thing and have a season pass where you battle with your Pokemon again, and you could do it free. Could do the whole thing for free. And it's all just an excuse to have some really nice 3D battles for all the Pokemons. Are you really strong? Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I am. Have you seen my Misdreavus when it skill swaps with my Medicham, bro? Have you seen this thing, bro? This thing goes hard, dude. This thing goes hard in the paint, man. You stop having a Pokemon. I feel like I'm just gonna I'm going with Raggie Pop instead of Jhonny. Jhonny the T-Tar. Yeah, I get too used to hearing this song. Wish we could hear the semifinals music does not play enough. Because it only comes up during the semifinals of tournaments. And the theme song that plays during that is like pretty good. You're going to fake out this Miracle, and I don't know why. I'm just worried. I know the Torkoal might friggin... Whoa, that was good damage. I know the Torkoal might use Eruption, but it's fine. It's not like we're in sun or anything. It's not like it has drought yet. If it had drought and it was in the sun, that's why the Eruption hurts so much. But even then, it's so slow. It's like you have to... Yeah, see, it's using Fire Spin. What a loser. Who uses Fire Spin, right? Who the heck uses Fire Spin? Does anyone... You believe this shit? You believe this shit? This guy's using Fire Spin over here. This guy's using Fire Spin. Can you believe that? I can't even believe that. Okay. You're gonna use Shadow Ball. I want to see how much damage this Shadow Ball does to this Torkoal, actually. I'm actually, like, very curious. Oh, that hit him through. Torkoal has decent defense. And maybe the enemies don't have well EV'd Pokemon or anything, but like like that's pretty good. Like that's pretty good damage. Like that's like holy crap, dude. I'm slightly reclined, that's why I'm sitting so low. It's nice that I can, I'm actually a lot closer to like my computer and everything now with the way this is set up with my new camera. Well, it's my old camera, but I'm using the old camera in a new way. That's what I'm doing. And I actually really like this. I really like how this is set up. You can Shadow Ball that Sandslash and you will Shadow Ball the Chimecho because your Shadow Ball is going to kill everything. Whoa! Didn't take out that Sandslash. I got a little overzealous on that one, didn't I? This might not take out the Chimecho, though, because of the lack of Pure Power. Yeah, see? We know how Pure Power... If he had Pure Power, he would have probably knocked out that Chimecho. Ow, you hit me with a Psy Wave, bro. What the heck? And then this dude's flailing. Man, that animation was way too good. That animation was really well done. I was like, damn, I was into that. But then... I don't know. Oh, jeez. I haven't read any of the comments yet. I'm still just recording these all on the same day. I took a bit of a break after that last episode. Had a drink. Not of alcohol, of course. Even though I'm actually loaded up, I've got tons. I've got tons of alcohol right now at my place. Which is weird because I don't have a lot of food. Oh, man. Yeah, so Pokemon, I've been doing all this work, getting all these Pokemon ready, learning of like egg moves to learn. And the moment I discovered this skill swap idea with the Misdreavus, I was kind of like, that's a really interesting lead that could go off in the right setup, right? Because that's a very powerful Shadow Ball, and Ghost moves are pretty good, right? In Gen, like up until they got even better later, but I feel like I just feel like Ghost moves hit most things pretty like for neutral. It's like everything but Steel and normal, obviously, right? So it's like it hits a lot more. And the fact that I can pass it on again. It's kind of hilarious. Yeah, I'm bringing Raggie Pop again. And Flygon. I haven't brought the Cacturne as much as I thought I would, but we'll see how the later game goes. Because especially if they have like something like really big and scary, I can teeter dance it, which gives me at least like a chance of the confusion if it does start to get dicey. But we'll see. I don't know if they're gonna start throwing legendaries at me. I feel like they might. Go into skill swap with you. That's for sure. Boo, ba boop, ba boop. I don't know if Cacturne is a dark type yet, but I'm gonna try to hit it with a high jump kick next turn. I do like the Medicham model they went for though. And I believe as we get farther up these, up the Mount Battle, as it's called, I believe we will start running into, asking me something else. I believe the visuals will change a little bit. I feel like it's been the same every episode so far. But, yeah. So they will fix themselves in time. The nice thing about this lens too is that because it's a camcorder, it's just got like a zoom and it can zoom pretty close and pretty far. It doesn't have lenses or anything. I don't have to worry about any of that. I probably could put a filter on that. Probably could put a filter ring on that if I ever wanted to put the teleprompter on the end of that too. But it's just an easier setup if I want to use a cheap camera as a webcam, just so I have like a little bit more control over the visuals and like the zoom and all that. Like it's just way better than a webcam. But yeah, okay. We're just gonna. Oh, we're already way ahead, and I already have the huge power. Yeah, so we're just gonna shut up all that, and you're gonna high jump kick that. I will assume that Misdreavus will take that out. Yep. See what I mean? Like, as long as it's neutral damage, like, it's gonna do, like, it's gonna chunk a lot of Pokemon very well. And then Medicham, even without pure power, just having a super effective high jump kick is really good because high jump kick has a really high base damage. It's like 110 or something. It's at least 100. No, don't suspend. 24. As you can see, like the layout of like the platforms has changed every time, but this time it's like, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I do like how this camera works though. It seems to do it's been doing the job a lot better, and I'm sitting in a better spot. My green screen's like all the way back there now. I'd have to really, if I do the bits like I normally do where I walk all the way back there, it'd be really funny. I might do that just for shits. Most of you are weak to flying, or weak to rock rather. So I'm gonna bring Jhonny. I'm just gonna bring Jhonny straight out. And Rumble to lead. And then have Raggie Pop. No. And then have Angst in the back because of the poison types. Do I want... It makes more sense to bring Raggie Pop. What am I saying? I was thinking of bringing Cacturne. I'm like, wait a minute. There's 4 bugs there. What am I doing? I do have a Wave Bird, though. So, I mean, I can... Give me a sec. I was going to set up the... I was going to go take the mic over there for fun. Just for shits, because I can. You're going to do a rock slide, and you're going to do the flamethrower on that Roselia. Here we go. Let's see, like... I'm just going to take that out. So I can't hear what I sound like now. Can't hear myself now, but... Which means start yelling. That'll help. Can unhook that from that. Can put this back in, and now I can hold the camera like this, or I can hold the microphone if I want, and take that off the screen, and then we'll go on a walk together in a moment after this enemy turn. This opposing attack. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was really easy, actually, what happened there. The breakdown that just happened there. That was crazy. And then you do the same thing here. Sunflowers, they're all getting hit by the sand stream, which is great. Lowers everybody down. Same thing, rock slide, and you flamethrower the Sunflora. Anyway, so if I were like to get up right now, and if I wanted to go walk over to the other side, oops, wrong button. Sorry, I meant to press that. I was already on that one. Why did I think I was on something else? But see, like I can walk all the way back here and still be up against. I can be all the way back here. Hello. And walk off screen and walk back in and be like, yo, what up? I hope that looked good on camera. I mean, like I could see the viewfinder. I gotta put all that garbage away. Anyway, hope we all enjoyed that. Much like I do with Fire Emblem, it's like do that while the turn's going, which is probably like really rude. That's like the video game equivalent of like when you bowl and it's like you look away after you throw it because you're like, oh, it was bad. Oh, I threw it wrong. And you immediately start being like, oh, whatever. And it's like, no, like watch it. Be nice. You have to wallow in your mistakes. It's going right for the gutter. You just gotta sit there and watch it and just be like, oh, that's sad. I feel like I have to speed up this whole process again because, you know, I'm trying to be casual. I'm just trying to have fun. But it just, you know, it just keeps going on and on and on and on. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, we're starting to get a little more interesting stuff here. Because if he brings out that Medicham. Okay, now we're going to start doing some more of our regular Angst spike leads. And have Rumble in the back. And I guess with this setup, I would rather Raggie Pop. Because 3 of my Pokemon are weak to fighting, 2 being double weak to fighting. So I have to, 1 being double weak to fighting. So I got to be really careful of them. I had a feeling you would leave with Delcatty in that. I just sensed it. Just sensed it. My Medicham has higher HP EVs than you, which might be a problem. I could take his, couldn't I? And then you're gonna fake out the other. You're gonna fake out the same one. Because it might have higher defense or something. Who knows? But I'm gonna skill swap it. Because theoretically, I don't believe Medicham has any other powers. So I don't believe this thing's going to be going faster than me or being a problem. So you can Shadow Ball the Medicham and you can detect, I guess. I'm assuming the dig's going for you. I don't think they would aim for the Misdreavus. I don't think they were expecting the skill swap, were they? Were they expecting the skill swap? Could you imagine? Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, that's a Delcatty. So you're going to Shadow Ball the Nose Pass, even though Nose Pass has really good special defense. You're just gonna high jump kick the Delcatty because you still have your pure power this time. Ooh, that was decent damage. Man, Nosepass has no HP stats. That's definitely taking out the Delcatty. Who's that going for? Misdreavus? Nice. It's a good play. It's the right play. Because you're going to try to Psychic that Ariados, and you're going to Shadow Ball the Nosepass. Which should still take it out. But at the health that it's at, yeah. Friggin' love it. This music's good. See, that doesn't even take it out, man. Stupid Ariados, why you gotta be so... apparently have decent special defense or something. I don't know. Goodbye, Area Grande. Ariados Grande. That made sense, right, guys? That was a joke. I'm hip with the kids, right? Grande latte, mochaccino, Starbucks, right? I don't get it. I don't even know. I'm really tired. Even though, like, I don't actually feel that tired. I didn't do anything today. I just went out briefly. I ordered some magic cards for pickup at my local game store. And I was wondering, like, you ever... like, I know the store, I know the location, so it's like I can show up at the store, obviously, and be like, hey, I ordered online, and I said I could pick it up here. But, sorry. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? I keep getting my headphones stuck in something. Sorry. Whoa, normal types, my guy. So I'm gonna go Jhonny, Raggie Pop, Rumble, and Spike. Yeah. But yeah, so I ordered them. I've never ordered like this before. I've ordered the regular shipping and it worked fine. But apparently my local game store got bought. It's not apparently, it's true. My local game store, for those who talk Magic, went out of business. Or they didn't go out of business. What am I saying? They were doing fantastic. They moved to a new location a few years before, you know, everything went to shit. And I don't know, I think he was just really stressed out, the owner and everything. And point being, so he sold it to this other store that does more of the online orders and stuff. Anyway, so I ordered from that store's online portal and ordered some cards, and they arrived and everything was fine. Like, I got their business card, whatever, it showed up. I was like, cool. And I'm supporting a new local game store. Like, I know the one that I used to order from was based in Montreal. I'm in Ontario. So I ordered these cards from there, and they showed up. But this time I wanted to try ordering, and you can just do the in-store pickup. And they did have, like, their new location effectively, even though it's my local game store that got bought out. They had bought the rights to it. So I got it shipped there. But I realized on their, like, I couldn't find an FAQ on their website or anything just saying, like, hey, like, what is the process for getting them picked up? Like, do I have to wait a few days for them to get set aside and then I can pick them up? Obviously, like, you can't, it's obviously not like immediately, like I'm going to order online and then immediately leave for the store, right? Although I guess I could, but because they have two locations, I don't know if they're going to be moving cards in between or whatever. And I didn't want to show up just to ask that and be like, hey, I ordered online. How long do I wait? And then there's going to be like, oh, you got to wait a few days or something for us to get the cards together or something, you know? But I'm going to be out of town tomorrow, like after today. So I'm going to try to record a good few of these episodes tonight. And then, so I might just have to show up tomorrow and be like, hey, I ordered these cards online. I don't know what the process is. Do I have to wait a few days for them or something? And you ever just think about things so much that you're just like, man, you can just, you know, do your shit. You don't have to think about it so much. And yeah. But anyway. So that's what I was, does anyone else ever related to that? You know, it's just one of those things where it's like, it's obviously there's no big, I mean, it's a real first world problem considering the bigger things going on in the world. You know what I mean? Because I'm just sitting here and then like, you can track the order on like this app that's connected to the website or whatever. Because the other store that, like the original store from this new owner or whatever is based, I don't even know how far away that town is. I can look up how far away that town is. This is the conversation we're having while I look for... Off we go. Number 27. We're just going to go through 10 episodes at a 10 battles at a time, it seems. Because that seems like the right amount. So I just wanted to see how far away this... I want to see this on a map. I just want to see how far away this is from me. If they're in that area... Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I know who... Yeah, that's actually quite far away from me, but it's not out of the question. But then again, I ordered on a weekend, right? At the time I'm recording, I haven't mentioned the date. I've been recording all these. I'm recording these as of Friday, March 6th, 2022. There we go. Acelio, Sunflora. Let's do a Rumble Angst lead. Because I do like doing that. And then have Raggie Pop and... Let's bring... I'll bring Spike this time too. Let's do things a little out of order this time. I just had a burp. That was weird. Whoa. But yeah, so anyway. It's more so that I'm just like not sure how the thing goes. And it's like I'm never averse to showing up and just buying the cards anyway. Because I did say I'd pay in store. So it's just kind of like... I don't know. I've emailed their thing. Like I've emailed their helplines or whatever. And I'm just like, how long should I wait? Because I just sent them the email. When did I send that email? Yeah, I sent that email this morning. And it's like a Sunday, so like I get it. And they would probably be more likely to check on a Monday. But, yeah. Because I'm leaving. Chances are I'll be out of town by the end of tomorrow night, like Monday night. I go to work tomorrow at around 6, a little before 6. And then I'm off at about midnight. And because I'm off at about midnight, it's like I'm not going to be... Yeah, so then I'm just going to probably go from when I'm off at midnight, take an Uber to my where I'm going. I'm hanging out with my girlfriend for the evening, rather. And then I would take an Uber out to see her. And, well, rather for a few days. So I was thinking of doing it that way. So, I mean, I might just check tomorrow morning. Anyway, that was a long, random life tangent about whatever. It's not really an overshare. I've been hearing more and more about, like those, I've been watching a lot more of like those deep dive type videos. And what's that one? Wings of Redemption or whatever? It's like when people start to really overshare like that on the internet, it's like, you can't put on the character anymore. You're too busy being like that. And I've definitely been there. Like that's the scary thing about that whole thing, right? It's like I've been there and I've seen it. I've been on that end of it mentally where you just get like, I don't know. I think it comes from maybe a lack of not socializing enough in the real world. But you can't really blame people for that either because like stupid internet wants you to stay here all the time. It always feels like that on the internet, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Write that up once. But yeah, so I've been watching a lot of those deep dives. And I mean, I guess this is one of those, this is kind of like I've always described this as like a gaming and podcast type format. It's really just like a let's play, whatever you want to call it. Like, comment, subscribe, guys, remember? But yeah, so it's just, that's just a lot of what I've been, so a lot of like the personal, I don't, you know, I haven't overshared in a very long time in any bad way, but there is like a level of like, yo, we're all flawed, so don't be afraid to admit your faults at the same time. How do you guys feel about that? How do you, what were they doing? This is going to blend the Magic the Gathering and like the social awkwardness sides of things. So on the EDH subreddit, which is a Magic the Gathering subreddit, it's a certain format, commander, whatever. There was this thing being like, oh, this guy at my LGS acts too much like this really popular YouTube show where it's like shot, it's like Magic the Gathering that's shot as if it's like made for TV. It's like a reality show type of thing. It cuts away to people being like, cuts away to people in like confessional booths being like, oh, I can't believe they did that. Oh, and they go like, yeah. It's like a whole production and they have to film everything and they're like, sweet, I'm ramping on turn 2 and I'm ready to win. Like, whatever. It's got a lot of those, whatever. And even at the beginning of the episode, everyone's being like, and I'm going to be playing, hold up their card, this character. And this deck's all based around doing blah, 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 and I'm going to blah, blah all over my opponent's face. Right? It's like one of those kind of, it's like that kind of, and like it's shot really well and it plays Magic and whatever. But, and anyway, the post on the Reddit was talking about how, oh my God, there's this guy at our local game store who shows up and acts like he's on the show or whatever the entire time. And it got super upvotes because there was like two different trains of thought on the whole thing, right? There was, oh, this guy's totally memeing. Or there was no, this guy might not be memeing because it's like, I've definitely seen that guy. And to be fair, like I've seen that guy. And when you're young, I'll admit, I got to admit, like I've had some pretty cringy times, maybe a little too old in my adolescence, you know, watch Power Rangers for too long. And you're just like, nah, man, I love this shit. Like, I like how like hilarious it is. And like, yeah, it's fake and it's for kids, whatever. But I've never lost that. I'm playing Pokemon right now. Okay. Like, why can't I hit that? Did you change type? Did you conversion on me? I was wondering. I was trying to figure out for the life of me why I haven't hit this thing. I wasn't paying attention. This thing must have used conversion and become a normal type. That's weird. That's cool though. I like how they did that. Anyway, that threw me off. Excuse me. Those are my lights. Be careful, baby. Oh, yeah. There's a cat sniffing my lights, and I hope they're careful because it's electrical. And light bulbs. It's full of fluorescent gas in them, even. Be careful. What was I going to say? But yeah, so it was kind of like, we could definitely, like, you can cringe at this character, but I also feel like some sympathy for them because they're probably like, so like I take the route of they're super like not adjusted, like they just haven't had life experience yet, so they haven't, you know. That's how I see it anyway. That's how I personally see people when they act like that, because I've definitely seen it at local game stores. It's a lot more like, it feels like these people don't get out much. And a lot of times that is probably what happened, right? So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to start with Jhonny and Rumble. And then do Raggie. Well, Spike to clean up, I guess. Because the Shadow Ball will do good against the Xatu, but I didn't want to bring Misdreavus. Yeah, so I was just thinking about that. And then there was other people talking a lot more about, like, I don't know how people would ever act like that. Like, what goes through people's head when they do that? And I had to, and I even chimed in on it to make a whole spiel about, no, I don't think anyone's actually, like, trying to, right? I think when people are that far down the rabbit hole that they're acting out like that in public, it's just kind of like, you know what? Like, this must be all they know. So I'm just going to have to allow it, sort of thing, like, because that's all you can do. Yeah, okay. I wanted to see how much that actually did, so I figured now was the time to check. And I also forgot if Bandit had Levitate, so I was checking that too, and it does not. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But that flies, so that sucks. Should have used Rock Slide, but that's okay. This is still going to hit the other one, so... Like, it's a good come out from that. That's a good, like, I actually love how that goes. It's like a good loop point too. I love this song. What was I just? But yeah. So I really relate. I really felt something. You ever read an article like that and you're just like, man, I gotta chime in on this one. And it's one of those things where it's like I was pretty obvious that they're either young or they have some like social disorders. And like that's all there is to it. And then it turned into a conversation about like autism and what like Magic the Gathering being good for people with autism, because there's a lot of like rules of engagement for how Magic plays out. Like there's times for when you can cast spells, there's times for you to chime in, and you understand based on like the spells that are in your hand. There's an entire rule book that explains like the ways in which you're allowed to cast spells and do things in response to your opponents and stuff. So because it's very like controlled and formulated rather, it's like there's oh man, it's time to take on the area leader Kucher. It's like Levi's mom from Attack on Titan, Kuchel, but it's with an R. Kucher. So you have the Gen 2 and the Gen 3 starters, Fire, Grass, Water. So I'm gonna lead with the safest bet would actually probably be Flygon and Raggie Pop if he has to explode, which means I'll bring Angst and then also bring Spike. Yeah. And then if we have to clean that up, we can. We can make a hard switch if we have to. Surprisingly, I didn't bring T-Tar, though. I thought I would have, but nah. Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. So now I can Earthquake and hit the Grovyle with... I don't know. I think Grovyle has better special defense. So I'm going to go for the... Oh, no, it's you guys. Okay, what you're going to do... An Earthquake, and you're going to do an Ancient Power on Grovyle. Because this only does half to Regirock. It's a little bit stronger than Tyranitar's. Yeah, it's a little bit stronger than Tyranitar's. It does almost half exactly. Come, Busker! Oh, who's that going for? Oh, wrong choice. You would think. You would think. And then I Ancient Power into the Grovyle slot because I figured he would live. So we get the kill anyway. Get the knockout anyway. And we got the Ancient Power boost. Oh, we're set, dude. We're so set. If Regirock gets that, he doesn't even have to explode now because he's so set. He's ready to sweep now. I could probably even do another Earthquake. We can just do the exact same thing we just did. Because now we got the defense boost that it's not gonna take out the Regirock unless it crits. But I'm willing to take that risk because I don't really care. But see, with the defense boost, he definitely lived that. And then Bayleaf doesn't take that much, but this Ancient Power, this +1 Ancient Power, I would think would be enough. Nice. Nice. Got it. Good job. Holy crap. Done it. Area 30 done. Took a while, man. Took forever to do that. That was tough. Your strength is real. That's how it looks to me. I do like how all these area leaders have like their own sprites. Like, or models rather. Their own outfits. And nobody got knocked out. More continues. And I'll just suspend in the room because it's easier to suspend in the room, it seems. Boop, boo, doo, 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 doo. So I'm going to suspend my challenge, but I'm going to keep this music going because I actually like this music a lot more than I realized. Wow, we've made it to the end of another episode, and I've got to say, these episodes are all kind of repetitive, haven't they been? But you know what? I'm getting through this. I just want, again, this whole channel is just for the sake of recording it. I can't really stream because, well, I mean, I could stream, but I worry about like bandwidth and stuff. And anyway, I'm not trying to come up with excuses again. But in the meantime, this is an easy way for me to record footage and play the game and all of that fun stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more, because I will get through all of this. I keep thinking I'm going to make a video with all of this footage, but who knows when that's ever going to happen. At least you got to see me, see the fruits of my labor with this team I planned, and let's see if it's enough to get to the end of this Mount Battle thing. Anyway, we're not even halfway through. We're almost a third of the way through. But until next time, I will see you guys all later. Bye-bye.